in town. Love starting the day off with a gunfight. Sorry I'm late. My invitation to this ass kicking must have got lost in the mail.
What's happening, my fellow geeks on the internet? I'm TGun, and today I'm coming at you with another video. This time I've got my custom Transformers movie the best last night Hound figure. So this is a figure I've been working on for a little while. I think it was towards the start of the year I started on this guy, and I finally finished him up the other day as I finally got, as I lost one of his guns, so I had to get a replacement, and that finally came in the other day. So I quickly painted that up, and now he's all done. But yeah, so I'm really happy with how this guy looks. So as I said, it is maybe the best version, so his green is actually a different color, and he also came with this back piece. Dr. Wu actually came out with a upgrade set for the regular release, which the back piece turns into his minigun, but this actually turns into a storage, which I'll show you a bit later on. So there wasn't too much done to the vehicle mode. For the most part, I left it as is. I painted the wheels in a flat green, which I found out while working on this guy that the flat green that I use actually matches this green on like the figure, and so I just used it throughout. I added some stripes on the side there, added the doctor logos and the medical logos the best I could. On the front, I painted some areas green. I don't think these were a dark green in the movie, but I thought, I just thought they looked nice. Painted the front grille silver as well as the Mercedes logo. And then just the same sort of thing on the back, just the medical logos and then the wheels. That's how it looks. Still rolls very nicely. And yeah, so as I said, really like how this guy looks. So I guess there isn't too much else to go over. So here is a comparison between my custom movie, The Best Hound, and a untouched release version. So I got this guy off of eBay at a very cheap price. I think it was about $15 or something, second hand, and it was just perfect for what I'm actually wanting to do with this guy. So, but here's kind of a comparison. So as you can see, the molded plastics are a different color. This one's like a lighter sand green. This is a darker green. And then I also have my paint work on there as well. I'll just move that as well. So, yeah, it's the exact same mold, just different plastics, colored plastics. But yeah, and now, here he is with this guy. I literally just got this today, like about an hour before filming this, so I just thought I'd do a cool little comparison. Looks good. And now let's get the family together. There's those guys and the helicopter. Drift. So we have the family all together, kinda, with Drift being in the way. Kinda hard to show that, but there we are. So, yeah, I really like how Hound looks with these guys. Optimus is the only one I have to customize out of the 4 of them, so yeah, so that'll be coming out soon. And why not? Let's bring in these guys as well. And then we have the what should have been in Age of Extinction, like the family. So Ironhide and Ratchet as well. And then of course Drift. This is what I like to think of as what should have been in Age of Extinction. I would have added Sideswipe, but I don't have him in vehicle form. But yeah, so anyway, now let's move these guys out of the way. We can get on to transformation. So first up, what you want to do is remove this back piece. As you can see, the back piece is also used as storage, so the Movie the Best version came with all of the Edge Extinction Voyager Hound's guns, so they just all fit in there fairly nicely. And this guy transforms exactly like the, retail version, so what you want to do is just move these parts down, lift up these parts, lift up the cab, and then move them out the way, and then move these wheels back and move these up. Now I'm going to do the feet first, so just want to move these up, lift up the belt section, separate, bring down the feet. Oh, there we go. There's one leg done. And then we have his legs all done. Now what you want to do is come up to the torso and bring that down. Fold that piece back. And then with the arms, just want to have them in and then, lock them in place. Then bring out the hands, fold up the arm. And there, you can get him to stand. And then we have Hound in his robot mode. Okay, so as you can see, I've done a fair bit of work on Hound. Some parts of his robot mode I didn't really touch because I didn't want to actually paint over him, as I thought the MB version had some pretty cool paint apps. I just really just painted like everywhere else just to add some more detail. So coming in on the head, I didn't really do too much to the face. I like the paint apps already. The helmet I painted in a flat green. This chest harness thing was actually already painted on from the figure because with the MB version they already had it painted in green as opposed to the grey. Up around here I painted in flat green so you can really see how similar my paint is to their paint. I just painted all these different tools and trinkets on his harness in metallic grey. Painted the red logo there. I painted the grenades in, I believe it was an olive green on his abdomen there. I left the abdomen in that gunmetal grey, so I thought that was a very nice paint there. His belt I've painted in a dark tan for the pouches, and then the green in the olive green. Then I just did the rest in flat green. The shoulders here I painted in flat green. I left the rockets as is. Painted all the robotic parts in metallic grey. Painted these bullets on his arms in gold. And then I just added some flat green highlights and metallic grey all throughout. And then the legs, I painted the knee pads in metallic grey. These sections on the legs here I left as is. And just painted some details around it. Painted the knee pads. And then yeah, added all the details, metallic grey, all down there, green highlight, whatnot. But and then on the back I did add some other highlights as well, so I thought it would be pretty cool just to have this part and these bits in the flat green. So yeah, pretty cool. It just all turns out. Now I believe in the movie he doesn't have that much flat green highlights, and detail, but I just thought it would look pretty cool for this guy. Just really make the figure pop, and I really like it. If I were to do anything more to this guy, it would be probably do a light black wash, but I just really like how he is as is. So yeah. So now for his accessories, and there's actually quite a lot. We'll just take these out. So he's got his 2 shotguns, his 2 machine pistols, and then just his 2 regular pistols, I guess, or submachine guns and stuff. So, and then this can be used as armory. I didn't paint this, but you know, you can set it up so it's like a little armory. You could use it as a shield, but just gonna set this off at the back. So if we turn the camera down, oh, and then he also has his triple barrel Gatling gun. So yeah, they're all from the Age of Extinction figure. If I actually fold out these handles, that'll be better. So it's fairly tight. There we are. So he's got his 2 pistols, which I painted in metallic grey. They look very nice. He has these 2 submachine guns. Now I did sculpt in here, like just to fill in the gaps. And one of the actual pegs broke off, so I ended up cutting off the pegs and just replacing them with magnets, and they still work pretty well. These 2 shotguns, I love the look of these. I really want to get one more of these for my Age of Extinction / Last Night Optimus, as he did use one of these in the movie, like in the Last Night. And then his triple barreled Gatling gun. Now you can combine them. I haven't done it. I don't like that look, so I'm just not going to, you know, do that. So, Hound, of course, can actually hold his weapons. So, if I just do these 2 together, so you can hold them pretty well. You can get some good poses out of them. For example, I could pose them a lot better if I wasn't filming, but yeah, so he's got those, and then he also has like his shotguns. There we are. So that looks pretty cool. And then, of course, he has his Gatling gun. There we are. And so he has his Gatling gun. So there he is with his Gatling gun. And what I think was pretty cool is that with this Hound mold, Hasbro still added storage space for all his weapons. So if you did have that Age of Extinction Hound and all their accessories, and you wanted to put it on your Hound figure, then there's heaps of storage to do that. So starting off with his 2 pistols, what I like to do is I turn this figure around, and then I put the guns on his back here, like so. And then I take his shotguns, and then I place him in on these ones as well. So that's those guns stored. Now, for his submachine guns, as I did mention, they do come with like little tabs. Mine broke off. They would just peg in here, except what I've done is I've placed a little magnet inside, so these just magnetize to the legs. The only problem with that is that they knock off very easily, so I have to be careful whenever I move him. But, you know, when he's standing there, they look pretty cool. And then, of course, this Gatling gun, what I like to do for storage is I place it on his back, I just place it there, and so everything stores nicely on the figure. And I think that looks very nice. Now, I did end up getting the Dr. Wu upgrade kit, so he does have some more accessories. He does now have the accurate toes. I think they're pretty cool. So what you do with those, I didn't paint them up or anything. I thought they matched pretty fine. Yeah, so you just turn these around and tab him in. I do wish the clips, held on a bit better, so when if you move him around, they don't fall off all the time. I wish these magnets were actually stronger. But yeah, so that looks pretty cool. He also now has his combat knife. Though what I did with this knife is I painted the handle in flat green just to match it a bit more, because it was this really ugly light olive green or something, and it just didn't match at all. So I painted this green so it matches. So he can of course hold it like so. Or gets added in, like, it pegs in on his calf. And then of course the main reason why I got the kit is for this machine gun. So I did glue this down because it did come apart pretty easily, so I glued that down, and now it's just one piece. The handle does move for storage and stuff, which is fairly nice, and it looks really cool holding it. So just trying to get some poses. So there we go. So this kit does come with this back piece, which transforms into the Gatling gun. I don't use it for this figure. I think I'm happy with. I prefer the look of this one, so I just give this to this Hound. And of course, if I want to store it, I can easily store it. I like to store it on the back here, so he has all these weapons. Kind of makes me want to get another upgrade kit and give him another version of this gun. I know he only has one assault rifle, but I mean, how cool would it be if he just has 2 assault rifles as well as this Gatling gun on the back? I mean, every other gun he's got 2 of. But yeah. And of course, if you have the standard release Hound, you can give him these weapons. But I don't like using them as handheld weapons, so what I'd like to do, and these I just go back and forth on which Hound figure I use them more, but I really like how these look on this guy. So if I put it back together like this, I turn him around, take this off, and then I like to plug this in on the back. So now he has this massive backpack. So yeah, now he's got a massive backpack, but it kind of works with all these weapons. Hides them nicely. Again, kind of makes me want to get another one of these assault rifles just to add to this side. But yeah, so the Autobots walking armory, and then of course you can turn these up, and then I like to fold this down. Now it's a battle system sort of thing. So I like to think of it as machine gun turret things, and then I guess mortar rockets or something like that, shoot them up. So yeah, if there's a seeker flying over, just this figure's fun when he doesn't fall apart. Then again, this back piece can be used as a shield, so He does actually hold it very nicely, so. But I don't really like that gimmick. And now for some comparisons. I'm going to do this one first. So here he is next to the standard release Hound. So they look very nice. You can see what I've painted and what actually comes on the actual figure if you get this version. So you get the nice darker green plastic, get this nice green paint for the harness as opposed to that. You get a nice gunmetal paint on the abdomen and I think on the bullets as well, but I painted over them. And then even on the calves there, where it's just all, drab plastic and whatnot. So, yeah, I highly recommend this figure. A little bit expensive considering, there's a lot more with this guy, but I really prefer this figure over this one. The only reason why I got this one is that I actually want to paint a Hound in desert colors, so in some tans. So that's why I got this. So, yeah. Here he is with Bumblebee, the Jeep Bumblebee. Again, haven't done anything to this guy, just showing him for the size comparison. He's so small. And now for the family shot. So if I get Hound, move him over there. And just pose him a little better. We get Optimus. This is my San Diego Comic-Con Optimus. I bought this off eBay. Because the retail version just bugged me with some of the details that was on there, like not having the flames and stuff. So it's a little bit more pricey, but it's got more details. Got the Dr. Wu upgrade kit. So once I find the shotgun sort of thing or the triple barrel rifle, then I'm gonna paint this guy up. But yeah, and then Ironhide. Ratchet. Crosshairs. Bumblebee. Satisfied. Oh, this is a lot of characters. Drift. See, I mean, wouldn't this have been a great cast in Age of Extinction? Oh, and let me grab one more. Just for fun, let's bring in Smokescreen. So, yeah, I really love how this looks. Kind of wish we had all of these guys, some of the other guys in Age of Extinction last night, but, is what it is. They never introduced Smokescreen, but that would have been cool if they introduced this guy. And it would have been really cool if they kept Sideswipe in, because I actually really liked him in Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon, even though it doesn't really say much, but I still really like him. You got Ratchet. I loved Ratchet in the films, wish he had more screen time, and wish he kept this look from the beginning. I loved the lime green and the white. And then Ironhide, of course. A Transformers movie with just Ironhide and Hound would be, like, with this version of Ironhide and this version of Hound would be so awesome, in my opinion. I know, that's just a great movie in itself with the Bay vs. Ironhide and Bay vs. Hound, but let me know what you think down below. But, yeah, so that is a nice family shot, I reckon. I do have Jazz as well, and Roadbuster, even Jolt, but they probably won't be able to fit in this shot, so yeah. And just quickly, I just want to show them off with Smokescreen, my last Autobot custom. So they look nice together. And my last custom, I actually showcased on here, my Bumblebee movie star screen. So thank you guys for watching my custom Transform Movie the Best Last Night Hound showcase video. I really had a lot of fun with this guy and customizing this guy. He's got a lot of accessories, but in the movies he did as well. With the Dr. Wu upgrade kit, you do also get like his cigar and dog tags. I just haven't really painted them up yet, and I don't know if I will paint them up or not, but we'll see in the future. I may do another update video with this guy if I ever do a black wash, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do another custom Hound showcase with this guy, as I do want to do, you know, a tan version. Just some updates on some figures to come out. So the RC sisters, I am working on them, but I'll show you how they're turning out. So I do have Chromia. I did mod up a gun arm, so there's that. Just gotta touch up some things here and there on her. I got Elita 1, who I think is pretty much done, except I just want to add some nice blue highlights to the claw. That's it. And then RC, just gotta touch up some things here and there, and then also paint the inside of these parts for vehicle mode. So yeah, and I also made her gun arm as well. So yeah, video on them will be coming out soon. So please keep an eye out for that. And the other Transformers figure I've been working on is my Bumblebee movie Thundercracker. Really loving how this guy's turning out. He's very pleasing to look at. The arms are over somewhere else, but they've got to be painted up. I've got to do all the metallic grey paint for like the robotic parts. Also got to touch up some areas here and there, like some silver elements I need to touch up. Some of the blue on this wing here I need to touch up, as well as paint the back of the wings. But yeah, this guy's turning out really nice. Loving how he's turning out. But yeah, so thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you check out all my Instagrams down below. Comment, like, subscribe, share for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.